worry. They don't even notice you. Besides, your crushes are like bubbles. They only last a moment.
You know, it's tough being a young girl in love.
I'd have talked to you after you're done to the bathroom. Huh?
I had a shitty day.
I don't blame you.
I slept the whole time on the bus.
You slept on the bus?
And you gotta tell me. Yeah, it's perfect.
No, the thing is, because Mom, she also has to stress me out a bit. This is because of how she says that we had to move by the end of the month because she says that your girlfriend wants to find another apartment and we may not be here. It's just stressing me out too. I talk to my viewers about it, saying that we won't be here by the end of August.
Why can't Tonya move back in?
Like
you want to?
No, because he also has to help Mom too. And I'm thinking, I hope that doesn't happen. You know, because I thought they would. I know, like, there may not be much room in the room and all, but you know, there at least would be. I know. 4 people in the room. I know. Oh boy. Once again, for Hoover is on here, and Jesse, hope that I'll hear back from him again. I do apologize. My brother just got back. And I've just watched the Sailor Moon in the background. My MacBook is just been giving me a ton of issues. Yeah, Jesse, I suppose you're right. You know, at the same time, I'm kind of worried because, and I just drink so much apple juice. Yeah, I guess you're right. I would screenshot this to look back on it because after my mother, she just wanted to get me prepared. It's just that it's been a lot because my brother, he had a really, really long day at work today. Here, I had to screenshot that. And let's just say that he almost suffered from a heat stroke. He's been Bro, you say you suffer from a heat stroke? You didn't pass out, did you?
I felt like I was. That's why I ate being on the bus. It's too fucking hot.
You don't have like a cold water bottle to bring with you?
I drink too much water. It doesn't help. Yeah, it's too hot. That's why I'm pissed off that I'm on the vehicle. It's hot.
Yeah.
At least in a car, you get places quicker, and you have AC.
Yeah.
Why not?
One of my favorite pictures. They're both gone.
How did our step grandfather die? Old age, right?
Yeah.
Well, that was like what, over a decade ago? I mean, more than that.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
My kids was real little.
Actually, they weren't even born yet, weren't they?
Oh yeah, you're right. They weren't.
One of them were.
Just junior.
Yeah.
Did she text Mom back?
Yeah, she did. Seeing that she was planning on getting an apartment, I think. Yeah, which been in my mind because I don't want to, move out of here in August. Like, that's way too darn soon.
Antonio has to stay there because Chris ain't helping him. Antonio has to.
Well, Mama said that Chris is supposed to be driving trucks for a month. That's what she told me on the phone earlier.
Oh.
Yeah.
So basically, she said she can't pay her rent by herself. She needs Tonio. That's why Tonio can't move back.
Well, in a way, because Joanna, she also has to pay her part too. That's why Mom's been upset. Because if Joanna doesn't pay, then that means no internet at all. Because she wants to make sure that your girlfriend's doing her part. Yeah, because Mom's hands have been so full, and Mom thinks that it wasn't
full.
Well,
you won't see hands full.
But you know what I mean, right, Ro?
Barely start broken. No vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
I already had heat strokes a couple times.
Yeah.
Every time I go on the bus, come home, I fall asleep on the bus. My phone's been on for 2 weeks.
I told Mom that too. I did tell her that.
The mom, she doesn't worry about it. She lets you not take the bus. She gets a ride. Either Lyft or Antonio takes.
Well, she doesn't have a car anymore like you do.
Yeah, but she has people to take her. I don't have nobody. I
People?
gotta take a bus.
Well, no, she has
Yeah,
Tonya.
Antonio, yeah, I have nobody. Like the heat can kill it kills people. Like it's that hot.
Trust me, bro. I know because when I first started walking again after a month, I basically I almost passed out myself when I had to go to Dartree. And it didn't have like a cold water fountain. I probably would have died. Well, I probably would have fell on the floor and so when I had to call 911 probably. I guarantee it. Jesse, thank you so much. It meant a lot. Homeroom? I mean, she has been busy working. Right?
Yeah, let's do a chicken or I don't know.
You want my last pack of noodles?
I make chicken.
No, I mean, if you want this, girl, as an emergency now, I don't care. I can buy another.
I got chicken. I'm supposed to be paid sometime today, whatever they feel like paying me. Yeah. That's another thing.
I mean, I don't know where on earth she went because they've been gone for 4 hours now. Because when I was doing and her and
they're not here?
Yeah, they're not here.
Where? Doesn't she work tonight?
I was asleep while they were gone. If you want to check yourself, go ahead. I don't hear them coming out or anything.
Yeah, I guess she's off tonight then. Wow.
No one's in there?
They probably went out to eat and not gonna give me nothing. That's fine. Food?
No, they've been gone for like since 1 o'clock.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm thinking why is the house so quiet?
Yeah.
Because I took a shower and then Mama called. They still weren't here. And then I was in my living room earlier. They still wasn't here.
Yeah.
So I don't know where they went. Well, I just guessing probably, yeah. Because I remember when I kind of woke up before I went back to sleep, the bathroom door was open. So I know that, okay, why is it open? That because they always have it closed before they go somewhere. So they definitely have went somewhere. Well, your phone's still off, right? Well, I got a pack of noodles just in case they ever get hungry, because I could just buy another one. Well, if you want my last slice of bread, you can have that, real. Because you like Hawaiian bread, right? They're still good shape. This is what it is. They've been out there for a month, but they don't expire. They're really, this is a good brand of bread. Mama will buy me. See? And I appreciate the emoji a lot, Jesse. I think you're the only one that's here for now, because the other ones, they haven't stopped on by yet. But I cannot take it more than enough. This has been so tense, and that's why I've not been sleeping that well, because all of this has been overwhelming, and even think about my elderly neighbors, kind of, because when I walked home the other night, I didn't want to talk to them, since they want to talk to me. It's fine. You know, I mean, they're the least of my worries right now, but
Shower. I need
You don't wear this no more shorts?
Huh?
You wear sweats though? I mean, it's not winter.
Yeah, that's sweats.
Oh, you don't feel hot on? You don't feel hot on those?
No, when I'm in a fan.
Hmm.
But when I go outside, yeah, I'm not gonna go outside. I ain't going nowhere else tonight.
Yeah.
All right, I got my towel.
Wait, so you have cable in the room?
No.
I thought you did because I see you.
Okay.
I mean, I see you watching wrestling last night.
You in there?
Huh?
Huh?
No, I saw.
How'd you see it?
No, I just saw the side of the TV roof.
Oh, no, I don't have cable. It's Fire Stick. Like what Mama Chris has.
What the heck is that?
Where you can watch apps on TV, like Hulu and Netflix. It's called Fire Stick.
I didn't know that's a thing.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is.
I'm surprised the TV works. Oh, Jesse, I am so sorry. Darn it. I'm glad you reminded me. No, because I meant talking to you because this is a new reviewer on here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, make sure I don't like the...
I did saw your message. I'm glad you remind me, Jesse. However,
I said I gotta make sure I don't like the other lot. Then I won't be able to get in.
yeah, I don't know when they're gonna come back though.
They didn't say nothing to you?
No, because I was asleep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was tired.
Damn.
Yeah, you know how to stay up late at night?
Yeah. The music.
All right, sorry about that, Jesse. I'm trying to hype myself up a bit. So basically, I'm guessing the live stream must have glitched up what I told you. I hate this Macbook, or I despise it. Basically, Yun Tun, to explain from the beginning, he was this man from Vietnam that barely spoke any English that messaged me out of nowhere. And hi, Cartoon News. You have a Hazel. Is that supposed to be the fair odd parents? I saw that. Oh, that's awesome. I just had to answer Jesse's question, and feel free to type away. Yenton, he randomly reached out to me on Instagram for some odd reason. I do not know why. And we FaceTime a couple of times. I felt a little bit awkward because he didn't speak English well. Nothing wrong with that. But it's just the way that he acted made me really uncomfortable because he I don't remember what the heck he said. He was just some gibberish stuff, I think. And basically, I wanted to tell him that I'm not interested in talking to him the kindest way possible. And but your phone is still off, right?
Yeah, haven't paid me yet.
Oh, well, that sucks. My balls. And the thing is, he would get a little bit clingy to message me other dummy accounts throughout my YouTube channels. He had one that was from Tintin, and then one or a couple others with his name on it. And it's hard to actually explain this around my brother here, but he would get so obsessed with me. And that's also that you're new here, Cartoon News. And I hope that you enjoyed that little reaction I did last night of the anti-fairy episode or Foop. I felt really, really joyful watching that episode. He would basically go off his way just to type weird comments in his own language. And let's just say that he would kind of sexualize me, call me his little black chocolate, and how he had a girlfriend that would basically, I think she lives out here, I don't know, from rumors I've heard, just to basically stalk me without me knowing it. And that's how we had like a little incident of a rock being drawn at our window. So we did have a house invasion, but they didn't like break into the house. My brother kind of really gotten hurt because of him. And he basically said that this is like revenge or something, but I'm not interested in talking to you, right? And of course he's not gonna listen because he doesn't speak English well. Like, what does he expect? Not everyone. However, yeah, he called me his like little black chocolate. I know. And he basically did you a walk at Toad's window way before he moved in here. Because he wants to join his village in that country that I'm supposed to marry him. And I'm thinking, I don't know you. And you supposed to have a girlfriend. That's one thing. And he was sending me such inappropriate gifts that are beyond, that should be illegal. One of a dildo.
Wow.
And then a shirt that basically reeks of sweat. That's used. I'm not kidding. I know, it was right. I think so, Rue.
Wow.
And I'm thinking, like, that's biological assault. That's illegal. Like, that should be a felony at that point. But he knows, since he lives the other side of the globe, even though we live in Arizona, that's not as much of a trip compared to the East Coast. He could get away with it. I'm thinking, why would you do this? Like, I do have your face, even though I do not know what you sound or look like, sadly. But one of my older viewers, her name was Amy, that was a victim of a viewer, let's just say of a large YouTuber that they were a fan of, that impersonated as her, which should be illegal, and saying some inappropriate stuff to her, even though they're both adults. I still don't tolerate that, and I feel awful for Amy to have to go through that, because she's from Utah, by the way. She basically sent me a Gmail of Young Chun having a TikTok page about me. But I'm guessing people may have reported him, which I'm glad they have, because he was acting really inappropriate, that his videos got deleted. And all I remember from what I seen on his TikTok, I only seen his profile picture, his icon. He's bald. He is like almost like my skin tone, I think. And he is a year older than me. So I don't know what is wrong with that Vietnamese man. It's disgusting. And I agree with both of you. He should be in jail. It sucks I can't do anything about it, because you literally want to make money off of me. Because when I did one of my live streams, he must have used it. I mean, that should be beyond illegal, right? Because if you're using someone without their consent, like, you're making money off of them, like, when they're not doing anything inappropriate. Because I must have shown, like, my feet on camera just to let people know how much I walk. He must have made money off of that. And I'm thinking, why are you doing this? Like, why are you doing this behind my back? And he doesn't care, because he knows that he won't be fully exposed and facing the consequences. I'm thinking, you're making your country look awful for doing such disgusting stuff. And Jesse, please don't apologize. There's nothing wrong with being dyslexic. My old biology teacher in high school, she has dyslexia. She's a sweetheart. And I have ADHD as well, besides being autistic. I think it's called ADHD, autistic ADHD, something like that. So I have both. That's why I can multitask. And oh, I got 6 subscribers. Oh, on the other channel. Thank you so much, Cartoonist, for telling me that. That's weird, because I did have 474, but I got 480. That's good. I just haven't been active on there because I had to take a break. So I'm using this channel for the meantime, because I like live streaming, and also I thought I could post the other for your oddparent or a new wishes episodes on here, just to take a break from that channel for the meantime. And I miss Sailor Moon, so I thought I could give myself like a minute or two just to rest my throat. Action! So they had to defeat Jade at.
You had the nerve to run back here to me. Harold, I discovered the true identity of the Sailor Guardians. You're not talking to.
So my Macbook is lagging.
Now sleep for all eternity. No, please,
Yeah, that just sound like a bad dream. Sleeping forever. Oh, but he's frozen? Well, that's interesting. Oh, goodbye for Jade. Where does she set him? Nephrite. It's amazing. You're a minion of a villain, but you still get mistreated. Whatever.
Girls, we can't stay here forever. It's sad, but we have to accept it. No way. I won't.
Thanks for your concern.
Tuxedo mask.
Tuxedo mask, it's really you. You're still alive.
You can't get rid of me.
Oh, by the way, because here in the U.S. we actually have Toonami, which is like another like Cartoon Network for us Americans. We get to watch like animes like this. That's why you see that little cute logo, Adult Swim.
I can't reveal my true identity yet. But listen, Sailor Moon, Sailor Mercury,
So it's almost over.
cherish
It only comes out once a week. Well, twice a week. And my mother and I, we used to watch this all the time when I was a baby. I love this anime. It's really popular out here where we live. I would see people that wear t-shirts and all. And I love the theme song too. Anyway, that's basically the story of Young Ton. And also cartoon news. I've been a fan of the Fairy Oddparents, if you're still here, for as long as I can remember. However,
Oh yeah.
whatever. And I'm like, oh, this sounds like I got 2 new viewers on here. Because starting today, if you've seen my live stream yesterday, I don't consider you as a new viewer. I just want to make that clear. But I've been watching it. Oh wait, hold on. They got to show for the next episode next week.
Why is it sudden interest in that? There's this tennis coach, Masako Sanji, and he's like super hot. You're really sorry. I'm so evil. He's tall, long, luxurious hair. He's so handsome. This aura is much stronger than your evil traitors. Next time on Sailor Moon, a new enemy appears. Nephite's evil crest. The moonlight is a messenger of love.
By the way, for anyone that's new here, please don't feel hesitant to like the live stream. It does show support, and it means a lot if you do. So, and also Naruto's coming up next, but I can't show that because I'll get copyright. They're strict with that. So basically, I wanted to live stream every day, just to keep you all like an update if anything ever happens. And I want to take Jesse's word for it, even it may not be accurate that he said or they, pardon me. Because Jesse, which is pointy corners non-binary, said that everything would be okay, and I try to like keep that in my head because it's been really, really tense lately. And I want to make sure that not only my oldest brother and I are situated, but my mother as well, so that she won't go through a lot of stress in her heart. And that's why I've been a little overwhelmed with all of this going on lately. So I just thought I could actually share that, and that's why I did go to $900. As guilty as it is, that's how much it is. Does the case and anything ever happens, I just want to have like a backup final resort on allowing people to know that I want to reach that amount, even though that won't be possible. Just to support my mother if I ever get new viewers. That's why I typed in my PO box, because it's gonna be a long time until I can get monetized on my channel. And even if I do get monetized, if people ever did send me donations, they will lose money anyway, because apparently YouTube basically would have part of that money. It's I think it's kind of dumb that if someone will donate $100, you only get 70% of that. I think that's dumb. At least from what I've heard, because they take like 30% deposit. So that means if I had like $1, I only get like 30 cents. I think that's pretty dumb. Like, I know, like, if like someone's donating their own money, then YouTube shouldn't keep that. I think that's just ridiculous, because that's money that they wasted just to send to you. Also, I want to make sure that my brother doesn't go hungry. That's why I want to give him whatever I have left. I still have like a couple of dollars left just to buy myself groceries, and then I'd give my mother a small grocery list. I'm not going to give her much because she's struggling as it is. So I'm going to, well, lucky for me, I do have a couple spaghetti dinners, so I should be fine. I'm almost out of, wait, Deon, let's see. One, I gotta stop eating these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, good. I'm good for dessert. And Deon, let's see. You got your last pack of Pop-Tarts. Spaghetti, that's for dinner. So I'm gonna have to buy something. I may need. So I gotta do some thinking right now. Deon, you got your sausage. So you got your meat. I might just I'll probably hold on. I'm gonna have to think because I have like $2 left, but I don't want to spend those $2 on one day because I might go back out tomorrow night just to help my stress. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna stop the live stream at 8 o'clock so that I can rest up and get ready. So I got 2 hours. 2 hours should be more than enough. I'm gonna have to fill this up so that I won't get dehydrated because it's not cloudy right now, so the weather's gonna be pretty warm. And prepare myself in advance. So basically, 2 of you are recent, interesting, and 2 of you are new. So that, yeah, that's right, because I had 4, so someone must have voted. Let me scroll to the comments if any of you have typed in. Oh, hey, SS, and yes, that's the ace flag. SS, I like your name, by the way. I deeply apologize for the late response. I talked to myself quite too much. But you see where my when my feet is pointing up, my left one, that is the ace flag. I'm surprised that people keep pointing that out. I guess because it's noticeable. And I like your profile picture. That's cute. So the very odd parents is the best it is. Actually, kind of think of it, cartoon news. Oh, Naruto's on. I want to show that. Wait, hold on. Let me just show Naruto for like 10 seconds.
So that's a bunch of misfits that Kakashi and Guy have been going on about. I guess they passed their first test, getting their applications through. Right. It looks like
God, they're hot. Anyway.
Yeah, for us, but maybe not for them.
Ninja Academy.
Naruto, come on, let's go.
Right, don't play, Sakura.
But yeah, I really like a new Wish because I had to be honest, it's much better than the original Fairy Parents. I love the Fairy Parents, but that's why I wanted to react to it, even though I did feel a little guilty. I put one of the videos on private because people didn't really subscribe, and I don't want them to be there just for the clip because it wasn't doing well. Since I got a little jealous of this, she did an amazing job. It was this YouTuber that did like a little fan art of Poof from the theme song, and I got jealous because of how they got a lot of subscribers. I think that video was really good, and I had to give a like to show support. I want people to only come here for the clips because I want to do more videos of it. Hopefully, if I'm still mentally well. That's why I did that video while I was tired that night about how Cosmo is a good representation to the trans and wait, hold on. Walk Lee versus Sasuke. Why does this say 120%? I love his eyebrows. Oh, that's right. That's when I did those Chunin exams, right? I remember seeing a couple of these matches before that a lot of people like. I was a little bit tired on doing that video because I was a little bit stressed out. Otherwise, I would think much more clearly. So that's why I did have a little slur speech. Plus, my Macbook was giving me so many issues that it's really difficult just to even do any videos on my MacBook at all. Because doing on my phone, it is a little bit time consuming since I don't have much storage. Because I need to buy a SanDisk card, a better one, but I don't want to go on my way to do that. So I can only do so much a certain amount of time right now. And we're worried. So it's my pleasure, and since I like the little, that's cute. You give me like a little star and flower. Also, sorry, I'm visually autistic, so I like when people type in emojis or that cute 3. It's supposed to be that cat face, right? That's one of my favorite. I think it's called emoticons. So I like those. But yeah, and the thing is for me, usually I am Ace. I just want to come out and say that. I'm technically Aries. It's a little complicated. Like, I am Ace, but depending on who I talk to, I am egosexual, so to speak, is when someone that is Ace that likes to watch porn and, you know, they have a libido, I think. Well, actually, I don't know how the hell that works. I still need to learn more about this stuff because ego means ego, right? So it's basically an asexual person that likes to watch porn. So there is a flag for that. I do not know what the ego sexual flag means exactly, which is a pretty cool flag, but I just want to say it out loud because let's just say that I really like this drawing I did of, you know, whom, right? It's not the best, but I feel proud of myself working on it. I made him as a 21-year-old, a sexy 21-year-old. Because he's supposed to be in his 20s, I think. I don't remember. I know it's taking place way in the future. So I had to share that. I was just bored that night, and I got the idea from Juan Diesimo's body and whatnot, because I thought he was kind of hot when I was younger. So I had to. That actually makes sense. Hopefully my Macbook will freeze up again, because it does that a lot. And Naruto was so weak back then.
Whoa, he's better than he looks.
Just accept it. You have no chance against me. Your skills are inferior. You see, Sasuke. Out of all the top league Genin, I am the best. Fight me and I will prove it to you.
I wonder why his eyebrows are so thick. Oh, thank you, Estes. That means a lot. It is Trace, though. But I came up with his body design because he's supposed to have abs, right? And wearing a crop top because I thought he was really hot when I first saw his appearance. I kind of lost it. So I don't know why. Maybe it's because I grew up with the original Ferrari appearance when I was in kindergarten. And I felt young again, seeing how much we got the new characters that came in. And Jesse, thank you. Asexual rights, $4 and 4%. Damn, Leah's that strong? Didn't remember Lee being that strong back then? And joke about Z-Cars. Oh, wait, no, that's a repeat. Wait, what episode is it? The Star of Hope and Pickles. Oh, yeah. Right. But yeah, if anyone, I don't want to make it all about me, of course, regardless of what I'm going through. If you have anything on your mind, feel free to type what you want to say. If not, that's fine. If you just want to listen to the live stream, it's up to you.
So that is the Sharingan.
You never know what Sasuke will do next. He's amazing.
No wonder those two got married and having their child.
Read this guy's jutsu and nail him.
Genjutsu or ninjutsu, whatever magic he's using, I'll see it now.
Actually, when I was younger, I not watched this when I was pretty little. I thought Sasuke was hot. And he kind of still is to this day. I don't know who's hotter, Naruto or Sasuke. At least in Shippuden, where they're like grown up. Well, at least the end of Shippuden. I think Sasuke's hotter, but I don't know.
He got around my guard. What kind of jutsu is that? You see, my technique is not ninjutsu or genjutsu.
God, the fighting's incredible. I'm surprised Sasuke's getting his butt kicked. Taijutsu, I gotta keep that in mind. So where were we? Do I have a favorite console? I do. It's the Nintendo Switch. But if you don't count the Nintendo Switch, it would be the Wii, because when I was in I want to share a little bit about why I love my mother so much. When I was 13, I was begging my mother to buy this game. It was Super Smash Bros. Brawl. It was like the best Wii game that ever came out back then, because I remember when I was a child, right? I think I was like 11 when this happened. I remember I saw the trailer for that game that came out. I was so excited. I could not fall asleep that much. I would always go online on the Wikipedia page just to see, when, like, I need more updates about this Smash game that's gonna come out. The stages, the characters. It was called it was called the Smash JoJo. And I remember this is supposed to when Sakurai, whom is the creator or the deity. The reason I call him that is because he's an amazing man. I rather love him as a celebrity than most celebrities these days, because he changed my childhood. Because no other gaming creator can make a game like he does. I would always go online and check up updates when that game would come out. And that's how it was back then. YouTube barely existed at the time. We didn't have any of the social media stuff. And when I get back home from school, I would immediately get on our Dell Windows. It was a Windows XP desktop, just to see. Oh yeah, when like I need to know more about this. I swear, when I die, I want to get a flashback, like I was an 11 or 12-year-old. Just knowing of what I went through back then as a boy that loves to game, right? It was such a memorable piece of my childhood. And I remember when the game came out, it was 3 weeks after its release. My mother bought it from Walmart. I got back home from school because I was in the 8th grade when this happened, because I was 13, right? Wait, Deon, let's see, it was 2008. So yeah, I was 13. I barely turned well, I was 3 months after being 13. So I was a preteen. I remember she shouted out my name, and I was using the bathroom upstairs, and I rushed my butt all the way down, giving my mother a hug, putting the game in the Wii, and my older brother, my mother and I, we saw, it sucks that my mother didn't like record this. That way y'all can understand how much I've been a gamer. They basically see me playing it for like the first 5 minutes, because my mother, she knows that of how much fun I had with the Wii, because we bought the Wii on eBay since they were always sold out. Because this was like, let's just say this was the following summer after the Wii's released, right? There was no Wii that was on stock. We had to buy on eBay. It cost us $250, which is a lot of money back then. And oh my God, I begged my mother, like, Mama, I want this. God, I feel like I miss being a 12-year-old. God, what happened to this generation? I would go on there every day to see, like, Mama, like, we need to buy this Wii. We need to buy this Wii, right? Because, I mean, I acted like a 9-year-old, right? Because I'm not sure if the 12-year-olds act like that. I act pretty young for my age. But we had to wait, like, at least 2 to 3 weeks. And I got so hyped up when I opened it that I couldn't wait until I played Super Mario Galaxy for the Wii. I did that. And buying Brawl the following spring. And I would play it constantly right when I get back home from school. It was my childhood. It helped with my... I didn't have depression, I think. Like, it was nowhere near as bad as it was now. But let's just say, since I went through a lot of bullying in middle school, it was like an scapegoat for me, because I would play it constantly. I would play in my room until my mother told me how to go to bed, right? And I would just play with it nonstop. I would play with. I was so obsessed with my Wii that I would play it for at least like 5 hours a day. I know that seems unhealthy, but when you're still active in school and all, well, not really. It's like you're playing it for 2 hours. And I remembered I even played online. That was nice. And beating my own custom stages in that game. And do we, let's just say, it's like back then the best console that's ever been created. Because for people that never own a Wii, let's just say it was like the future back then. Because I remembered when I used it as I got a little bit older throughout high school. My favorite part of the Wii was when you get like a message from either Nintendo or from someone that you would trade your friend code with. So let's just say it's like you're giving someone your phone number, but gaming wise, I remember that I would get like a message every morning when my Wii would. I swear, when I die, I want to get a flashback. I swear, I need to get a flashback. I want a flashback, like a long day flashback in like 10 seconds. You know that's not gonna happen, but I remember seeing the Wii that would glow, because that means that you got an email, right? And I used to be friends with this Brazilian boy because we were like the same age. I don't think I've seen his face though. I don't remember how I got his friend code, but like he's from Brazil, right? And we both played on the Wii, so it's kind of nice because we were like both 13, 14. I think I was 16. Between 13 to 16, around that age. Well, actually, I think I was like 16 at the time. And it was kind of nice because I had like a little friend that would send me stuff back then. Well, like messages, right? So it was a different period. I remember how when the Wii would give you like updates about the weather, and you'd be able to go on to the YouTube on the Wii. It was really different back then. So I missed that era. Plus, this is a little TMI. This is when I kind of did my business. Looking up boys, whatever. I guess. I mean, not porn, but something else, right? I know TMI, but it was a different period back then, and I miss that era. I do, because social media was barely becoming a thing. And I think that's why when I was a teenager, life wasn't that bad back then. The only site that I used was Teen Spot, is when you would contact other teenagers your age. I did met one in person. I was 2 years younger than me that wanted to make out, but I didn't. That's when I found out about my asexuality. And I mean, I felt a little bit uncomfortable though, because I know that he wanted to make out and all. Like, no, I don't. You know, like I just want to have someone to be a friend with. He did have nice abs though, and he was black, but he was mixed. So he was short like me. He was really sweet, and we were watching Hannah Montana because this is like 2011. This is when I had my wait, Deon, did you have a? I don't think I had a cell phone yet. Or did I have a cell phone? I don't think I did. Fuck. I don't remember. Because I was able to get on it on my. Oh my god, I feel. Oh, this is gonna sound weird. So before I had my cell phone, right? I used my Wii to contact other boys, right? To be friends with. Because I could send them messages and type. Oh my god, I feel old. Like, instead of using a cell phone or a smartphone, because I grew up in a smartphone era. Like the beginning of it. I basically had to use my Wii as a way of social media, and it worked. So I don't know how the heck I did it, because I'd use my cursor, had to like type in like basically messages, right, as we text. So I don't know how the hell that worked. I don't know. It was a long time ago. So I do remember it clearly though. I do. It was a weird era back then. And Cartoon News, I absolutely agree with you. I do miss the classic era. And you're a Switch person, it says? Same here. And feeling like a run and gun. What is that? Feeling as good as a chalice. I never heard of what that song that is. And yeah, Jesse, I remember when the YouTube subscribe button used to be yellow. Oh my goodness. See, also, since I've been on YouTube since I was underage, right? I was on there for so long, right? Oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna see this part right quick.
Sorry, Sensei. Actually, it's kind of sweet the way they're all huggy and stuff. Huh? You gotta be kidding! They're both totally crazy!
You just got it between. You're too old to be called a boy and not yet quite a man.
You are so good to me. Guys, Sensei.
I think that's his father. But they just look alike.
Yes, sir. No problem.
Run into the setting sun. Run and suffer.
What? Oh, give me a break. I do like his eyebrows.
Let's go.
Right.
So the thing is,
Wait a minute. We're not finished here. You guys can't just take off like that. And what about the tuning exam? There's no time for fooling around.
when I started YouTube, to give you like a more background, we used to have the friend list. You know, like when you, like before YouTube really ballooned and whatnot, you would have your subscribers, right? You would have your subscriptions of the people that you subscribe to. And then on the bottom list, well, you can change it around. You would have people that would invite you as a friend. It's like Facebook, but not quite. And I remember I still have like my old Gmails. I hope, hopefully, if things do go well here at home, I hope so. Like what Jesse said, I can make a video about it. You would have like an email of this person has invited you to become friends and whatnot. It basically means that someone sent you a friend request, right? And I did have a friend request from a few big YouTubers. Well, back then, well, they are big now. One was Matthew Santoro, that a lot of people may have heard about. He always sent me a friend request. Another one named Pip Knight, that is a popular PokeTuber. And then another one that I heard that he sexually assaulted someone not until like a couple years ago. I heard about this. Purple Roger, I even had a crush on him. Whenever I made like new channels, they keep finding me and they keep adding me as friends. It was really amazing. And I also had a couple Crash Bandicoot and Sparrow YouTubers as well. One from Australia and I think one from Finland that would add me. This is way before I did reveal my face because I wanted to stay anonymous at the time since I wasn't prepared to reveal my face. I wish I did, but I wasn't ready yet. I would just film stuff on the TV or showing gameplay. That's it. It kind of sucks that at my age or that age, I couldn't do it while you got like, well, 11-year-olds that like to be on camera. So basically, I had a little bit of connection with people back then. And it was a different time. Another thing that we actually had on YouTube back then was the customization. Like you could have your own cool wallpaper. Like my wallpaper was the Dragon Ball. Well, that's one of my first ones. And let's just say that you can like choose like a spectrum of a color as your background and just customizing it, right? And then the other one that I have, I even have it on my Facebook too as proof. I had the N64 as my wallpaper. And I still remember I had my own friend code. I had my age, right? I don't even know why this is going to be a little silly. I even had my old phone number. I don't know why I did that. Because YouTube was so different back then. Like, you could have your own phone number. You want to get doxxed or anything. It was different back then. I remember when I started doing reactions, I would get calls from random people. Even though they would never call me back. They would ask, hey, are you Deon? And I would answer yes, right? And then they would ask, can you do like a reaction to a Adventure Time or something? They never call me back. But it was different, you know? I miss that era. It's about like 9 years ago, maybe. So I was barely 20 when this happened. And I miss that era because YouTube was so laid back then. Until we got evicted, that's when it got a little bit worse. But let's just say I had a little bit of experience with YouTube, and it was much easier to grow your channel back then than it is today because of all the clickbait and you know, with the poor attention span that you had to be like Mr. Beast just to get people's attention. I don't like him though, but after I heard, I don't like him at all, but whatever. After I heard some stuff that he did, that he would legalize gambling for kids, like, why are you most popular if you would do that? That's not okay. YouTube was just more down to earth back then, and I do miss that era. It just sucks that in life things change. It'd be nice, like, before we die, we could actually get our favorite flashbacks, but that won't happen, unfortunately. The only way it could happen is in our dreams, but that's not even realistic enough. Oh, you're making up lyrics? Ah. Wait, Cartoonist, you're my age? Are you serious? You're a 13. Oh my Buddha, I didn't know you were my age. That's awesome. Wow. Interested, interested, I'm gonna burn. Yeah, exactly. See, let me just bring this up. Being a teen or a preteen back then, it was much better than it is today. Because in our era, cartooners, I think you might be like maybe 14 or so. Nothing wrong with that, of course. You know, it's nice I got adults my age that were viewing this. It's awesome, really, because I thought when I did the for our parents, I would just have like young viewers. Not that I mind, but I prefer older viewers because, well, the language I may use, and I feel comfortable around other adults. Like teenagers, well, not that much.
Poor guys. It's a shame I've got to make them all look bad. But hey, after I ace the test and become Chunin and then Hokage, I'll make it up to them by letting them boil my ramen or something. Next time, getting takedown. All 9 rookies face off. I don't want to get cocky, but it's hard not to be when you're the best.
Believe it. I love that catchphrase. Back then, we had Fred, the Annoying Orange, Tobuscus. Tobuscus even sent me a friend request a couple of times, so Dragon Ball Z is going to come up. Dragon Ball Z Kai, that is. I like how being an American we get to have toonami, but he had like 3 channels, I think. I did miss Tobuscus. I didn't really watch most of his videos, but I remember that he would always would send me a friend request. Yes, exactly. People didn't make the same comments like "Who's watching in 2024?" or "Hey, like something of thanks for the likes" or something like that. Oh God, I hate comments like that. I don't know what on earth happened to this site. And do I remember the Gummy Bear song? I do. And the PB&J. Oh, you're 25! So you're the same age as Jesse. Well, that's awesome. I've got mid-20s on here. That's a good age. Even though you both are only 4 years younger than me, so we're practically like the same age group. No, he's still alive, but we did have the best YouTube poops. I feel awful for him because I think he was falsely accused of abusing his girlfriend now. I mean, at least rumors I've heard. You know, like he's still a kind man from what I've heard, but I'm not sure though. But I know, like a long time ago, Tobuscus used to play Happy Wheels. I watched like a little bit of it, so to speak. It sucks that I watched a lot of his videos. I really like. I know it is unfortunate because of the false gossip or allegations that he was abusive or a rapist, which he clearly isn't. I know that for sure. Especially since I knew him when I was much younger, or at least when he added me as a friend back then. It sucks that people do this online these days. That's why I don't like how these channels that do, it's called YouTube drama. Like, you would talk about this YouTuber if you don't do your research well enough for views, by ruining their life, it sucks. And I know by experience because other people would do that to me for no apparent reason. Especially that one freak that liked to lie about his age. Like, okay, you're 20, and I never met you, yet you're saying that I would do something to you? Like, no, you did something to me by flashing your damn penis at me in my Gmail. That is not, like, that is beyond criminal right there. You can't do that. Even, like if we're both like teens or whatever, or adults of our age, you can't do that to someone. And yet he knows that he could get away with it because he could tell his favorite YouTuber that's popular. Like, Yeah, tell your YouTuber that you're like a sex offender. You should be. Freak. I don't want to see his name because he's probably watching it, so he knows that he can get rid of it. I can't do anything about it. So all I could do is just talk about him. That's it. So it sucks, really. Plus, let's just say that he's obsessed with that Loud House. He won't tell anyone. Like, yeah, I know what you did. So YouTube, it was a different time back then. I missed that era. The reason why is because people were more creative. They didn't always do videos for money. Nothing wrong with that, because I want to do videos for money so that I can get a better Macbook and do better videos. I'm not kidding. I want to let you know, I was planning on, I was putting this in my head last night that I wanted to do like a video about like the very odd parent family tree, like knowing like about Timmy Turner and how, you know, like the origin of his fairy godparents and how they got poof and how he actually has a dog and basically how, you know, they moved on and adopting a new child, etc. I was actually planning on doing a video like that, but since my MacBook doesn't work well, that's not going to happen until I could get a new MacBook. Because when I used to do my videos back then, my reactions were much better because I would add like a little funny intro, because this is when I was starting out YouTube. I would add like a little funny voice impression and then talk about whatever is going on in my day, which I know people don't want, but it's a diary channel for a purpose. And my videos were much better back then. That's why they look so crummy now, is because of the lack of equipment. But it's all I can do. And for people to complain that your videos suck, why is the audio terrible? Well, it's because my MacBook is old. Like, a lot of people don't understand that. You know, like, yeah, sorry that I'm not doing like, I'm not like Mr. Beast right now that, oh yeah, I could buy like a $3,000 MacBook or, you know, having like a expensive microphone. Not everyone has the luxury, but people on YouTube are so greedy now. Like, you gotta have everything just to follow the trend. Back then, people don't care. You know, even though that's when YouTube was starting off, but man, people are getting so greedy. Like, they're thinking everything needs to be in HD. Even the YouTubers I watch don't have like HD equipment. I don't care. I like hearing them talk. But no, some of these people like to thinking that they want to support rapists. I've seen it. Or people that are into bestiality. And I would get called out when I tell them, like, no, that's not okay. Like, yo, Deon, you're just a loser. What? Because I don't want to basically have sex with a dog? That's not part of human nature? Like, yeah, who's the one that basically should be locked up in a mental institution? And not just a little far. But, you know, it makes me worry of how YouTube is. I've been on YouTube ever since. And I don't know what the hell has happened. One of my favorite artists, Melanie Martinez. I have 2 viewers on here. Arts and Purple Roger. Not Purple Roger, excuse me. His name is Purple Giraffe. That's his nickname, right? He did tell me his name before. I hope he's doing okay. I felt awful. I had an argument with him. They love Melanie Martinez because they introduced me to her music. Oh my gosh, she's a good singer. I like that Alphabet Boy song that she's saying now. And it just sucks that his videos are getting low viewers, though. And she got falsely accused of sexual assault? Are you fucking kidding me? I don't understand. That's terrible. I heard, like, I've been trying to keep up with Melanie Martinez because from the songs that both of them, because they were mods on my channel, right? Because they would request me, you know, I want to do that right now until things get resolved, hopefully. Then I may react to music again. I don't know yet. I've caught up with her music, and let's just say that the messages that they told me, it has to do with what Melanie went through, because she had went through abuse, right? Like from her boyfriend or whatever, and the way that she was treated by people. And her videos are so good, and I'm not really into rap or anything like that. Like, that's not my style, but for her music, it's different because she basically, she's a good representation for people that struggle with mental health issues. And I can't imagine being falsely accused. I've been falsely accused many times by people. You know, I'm thinking, like, it's not okay to do this to someone. Like, a woman I used to hang out with, she wanted to falsely accuse me of giving her a bruise, which never happened. Like, you're the one that basically punched me. Like, if she punched me 2 times, it's whatever. But the 3rd time, then it is assault and battery. You know, because the assault thing, I think it gets thrown off so easily. Like, if you have a fight with someone, it's whatever. It happens. You know, I don't think anyone should go to jail for that unless it gets really bad, then maybe. But fights happen. You know, like, if we all went to fights, we all should go to jail. So I basically had to cut ties with her because she basically thinks that, oh, since you're a woman, you could get me, you could lock me up. No, you basically won. This is my house. 2, we had a silly argument about your mother. And 3, you basically want to take out your anger on me by punching me, and I had to do the Naruto block with my palms so that you won't basically hit my face. I even restrained her. She's a heavy woman, by the way. And she would even cry, not only in front of my brother, because my brother didn't see what's happening because he was asleep when this incident happened. It was like around 5:20 in the morning or so. She called the police on me. I have a video of it. 1 video when the police came in. I still have that on my phone. And then the other incident is when I was studying a language of Duolingo. Family Guy was about to be off. It's like about 11:30 at night, 11:29. And I heard her fingers. Like, I can tell the way that she knocks on the door, she would do this. And I tell her, like, you got to leave or I'll call the police. And the funny thing is, she had her buddy with her. Just as a pass, just to get inside my house. Because all she wanted was bike parts. Like, okay, there's nothing here. Why are you trespassing? And I did call the police. Well, she called on me in a way. On the tone of everything, the police were calm about it. Because I'm thinking, I'm not going to go to jail for something I haven't done. And the reason why that I couldn't press charges or anything is because my mother, she's too kind-hearted to do so. That's why I act the way I act, because of her. It just happened. And then after that, I never talked to her ever again. So, and hey, Mayo. And Cartoon News, I hate saying this, you're right. I don't want to put all the blame to Mr. Beast, but after hearing some stuff that he did, he should feel guilty of himself. I don't want to see him as like a monster, but like, you're the most subscribed person on YouTube. And you're thinking it's okay to illegal gambling your kids. You basically do not pay adults that volunteer your videos. And this is how you treat your viewers? Like, I don't care if you're Elon Musk. You can't be treating someone just because you're wealthy. You know, it's funny how that works. Because a lot of people, they don't understand. If you have high authority, it's like being a police officer. You got to do your job right. And if you don't do it right, you deserve to get punished 2 times as much. It's like, for example, I had a 19-year-old Papa YouTuber, right, that I mentioned on here a couple times. Even though I am much older than him, he has more authority because he could abuse his power to ruin my life. It's the same like how I got, let's just say, I don't know how to explain this. Like, I've been harassed by people of all different ages, right? I'm not a parrot. I don't work. I'm just like a normal person. So my authority is not as high, you know? And people thinking, oh, Deon, you're a grown man. Just because I'm grown doesn't mean I'm more wiser. Like, this boy basically almost won my life just because I didn't want to get bullied. Like, you have a viewer that would sexually harass me. I don't care if you lost your girlfriend or whatever. Okay, that's not my problem. And yet, people would worship him like he's a Mr. Beast himself. Because I saw Reddit that people would worship him like, oh yeah, like, we gotta save this guy, get his channel back. I'm thinking, I wish he lost his channel. I hate saying that on my head. But man, just to have a viewer that would, like, attack my family and send me news without my consent, you're not the only one that been sexually harassed. I mean, I'm sure he's 20. I don't fucking care. It's not right. Hell, I'll feel like I'm a monster because I don't even know who this boy is, and he's much younger than me, and he thinks that, oh yeah, because I'm younger, you could assault me. It's like a story of this 14-year-old, which is a young age. However, though, he murdered and raped his teacher. He deserves life in prison. I don't care you're a fucking child. The way you acted is not a child act. A lot of people thinking that, oh, you're a teenager, it's okay. No, it's not. It's like, what happened to me when I got molested, it's okay because my cousin was 16. Shouldn't, I hate using this word, but shouldn't he be a pedophile if he wanted me to suck his dick as an 8-year-old? Like, yeah, I know he's underage, but like, he literally want me to suck his dick when he was erected, when I was in my underwear, in front of my Blue's Clues bed in our old house, playing Crash Bash on my PS1, and he says it's all right, you know, like suck me, right? And he would get an erection, he would ejaculate, right? Because I was suck on. I'm not kidding. He basically forced me to give him more sex. He did, and he was ejaculating a little bit. I had that on my mouth, and it was a pretty big penis he had. Just because, oh, he may have went through a little bit of child abuse. Nowhere near as I have. And it kind of burns me a bit because that's why I don't like teenagers sometimes, because I've been harassed by a lot of teenagers and I had to be careful of what to say around them because you don't know how they act. You know, that's why I'm scared around them. That's why I feel comfortable having adult viewers, because these teens, they know they can get away with it. And I still remember that incident when I was walking out one night to the store. They looked like they were 16 or 17. They would ask me if I could suck their dick. They were driving, right? They do look like they're teenagers. They were black and Hispanic, maybe. Probably black. And I got my phone out. I was about to record them, right? They rolled their window up and they drove off. Like, yeah, I wish you would try to sexually harass me. That's because I'm an adult. Doesn't give the pass to do that. You know, it's like a woman thinks that it's okay to rip a man just because, oh, he's a man. No. No, that's because you have a vagina. It doesn't give you the key to basically assault a man. No, that's not how it works. But in human society, we got a longest way ahead of us. So her ex-friend Timothy Heller. Oh, that's who she is? And Darren, I've heard about Mr. Beast. I have. Well, somewhat. I didn't bother watching it because I want to stay away from it. Her ex-friend Timothy Heller accused her of being a rapist and almost ruined her. That's terrible. She didn't deserve any of that. That's awful. God, no wonder she's went through a lot. My Buddha, that's tragic. Man, I hope that Melanie would sue her friend for that. You can't do that to someone. Damn, that poor woman. That's awful. My Buddha, that's just awful. See, that's why I hate YouTube though, because it's all about drama. I know it gets people views, but my Buddha, it's depressing. You know, like I watched this YouTuber. I thought he was hot. His name is Pegasus, right? Because I like how he's Indian and he has a lot of facial hair. I think that's a turn on because he's a college boy. I know that for sure. He's probably like 22 or something. I don't know. I haven't watched it much because, I mean, good for him though, but maybe it's because it was just me out. He's been getting a lot of views on the Mr. Beast situation, which I'm glad that he's sharing that info, but I want to stay away from it because it probably would bother me because of all the stuff going on with Mr. Beast and then his friend and about Dr. Disrespect. Other YouTubers that are coming out as being like freaks and whatnot. You know, I don't know what's going on with YouTube now. Like, and because more people, are coming out to share of how they feel about these people. So That's just what I think. It actually makes sense. We have 8 votes now, so 2 people are still new. So I do that sometimes. So I want to watch my drill for a minute.
This is where the battle started, right? Where the option Tien went down.
We're close. I think it was a little farther that way. Please don't cry, Mama. I know it looks pretty bad right now. It is bad, but that doesn't mean we should just quit trying, you know? Not yet. Not when there's a chance we might be able to fix everything. It's definitely a long shot, but it might work. And unless I'm missing something, I think it's possible that everyone the Saiyans killed can be brought back to life. Get it?
Well, how's that possible?
Good question. Well, I don't want to get everyone's hopes up if it's nothing.
Wait, that's right. You started to say something about this before I fought Vegeta. It's okay, Krillin. What are you thinking? Tell us.
Well, the truth is, I'll explain it all later. It looks like we're here. Go ahead and set her down here, Master Roshi. We'll start getting the bodies on board.
I like the music that they're playing. I'm just glad they were able to revive them. See, for me personally, life is like Dragon Ball. It's like... Oh, that's right. That's what you like, Yamcha.
All right. One more to go. But I haven't seen Chiaotzu anywhere. Have you?
Yeah, Chaozu blew up to sacrifice himself.
He blew himself up trying to kill a Saiyan.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Goodness, it's terrible. Such a senseless loss. But there was only some way to turn back the clock and prevent this tragedy from happening. The way things stand, far too many decent people have made too great a sacrifice. This is wrong. And here we are, powerless to change anything. So infuriating. Well,
Let's get going.
good.
I'll take the wheel, okay? There, I'm calmer already.
Good. That's good.
Sorry about this. I like this episode.
Go on, you're finally awake. There now.
I watched this since I was in high school.
Right here. What? Is that really you? No! My precious baby boy, you must be traumatized after everything you had to go through.
We're all trying to go on. You really came through out there.
We couldn't have done it without you.
Well, what happened? Where's the Saiyan?
I guess I kind of sort of might have let him get away. But who cares? After the beating we gave him, I wouldn't be surprised if we never saw Vegeta again. Especially now that he knows what we're capable of.
Hey, where's Dad?
I'm right here, Gohan. Right behind you. I made it, and it's all because of the great job you did back there. You sure are something. You know that lady? Hey, aren't you supposed to be Goku's wife? You haven't even looked at the guy since you got here. Put down your baby and go check on your husband already.
Yeah, Jirobi has a point.
No way! It's because of him that my son got into this mess in the first place. There's no reason Gohan had to get involved. But they needed me, Mom. I had to help save the Earth. I don't want to hear another word on the subject. It's a mother's duty to protect her children, not the Earth.
Well,
Hey, Goku, she give you this kind of lip at home?
I mean, the Earth
What
too.
did you say about bringing everyone back?
Well, it's just a thought. Okay, here goes. See, the Saiyans already knew about the Dragon Balls when they got here. They heard us talking over that communicator Goku's brother was wearing.
Hold on, I'm putting my glasses back on.
At least not entirely. They seemed a heck of a lot more interested in finding the Dragon Balls so they could make a wish. Think so? Yeah. But it's what they said about Piccolo that caught my attention. Do you remember what they said he was?
So I did it before I get a little copyright.
Which means Piccolo and Kami. Well,
See, the thing is, I used to watch Dragon Ball Z Kai on Nicktoons when I was like 16. And that's how I did watch Dragon Ball when I was younger than that, but not that much. So I was exposed when the Kai version came out. So I feel like I'm 16 again watching this. When I was in high school, let's just say I even did, it sucks I didn't keep a copy. I did like a little Dragon Ball Z comic it took me probably like a couple of days just to get it done. I was so proud of myself to do it because it was on my, it was the school's Macbook. And oh man, I would love to share that like right before Toriyama passed. You know, just for fun. Because I had to like do my own like typings and whatnot. So his products, like his Feastable gummies are crap. I never tried those, Darren. However, though, I did try the I did a video of it. I gotta post it later. It was Mr. Beast's cookies. Those were pretty good, I gotta admit, but they did taste a little weird because they're supposed to be protein, right? And they have like a weird aftertaste, but they weren't that bad. I'll have to post that later.
A whole lot easier said than done. We can never pull that off. It's like finding a needle in a haystack. It's hopeless.
Not for you. I bet you could find it, right?
Do you know how many planets there are? Maybe if we had some clue where to look for this no neck or whatever.
No neck?
Don't worry, leave that to me. You hear that, King Kai? I bet you know just about every planet in the universe, right? Do you know where planet Namek is?
What kind of question is that? Of course I know where planet Namek is. I'd be a pretty sorry king if I didn't know my own ground. I can give you exact coordinates. That's incredible. He's the King Kai who told us about it? But we all hear it. It's like he's in the room with us.
All right, King Kai, you're coming through loud and clear. Go ahead, we're all listening.
Namek.
Address? Really?
Give me the coordinates in Earth terminology. Here we are. Now, it says here you'll keep a bearing of SW66. Hold on. No, that's not right. This thing might as well be written in Japanese. Maybe this is SU83 by 9045YX. Yeah, try that one.
Wait, I want to make sure I heard right. You said 9045YX?
Understood that? I'm glad somebody did. I'm lost.
Hey, Master Roshi, can you take the wheel for a couple of minutes? I need to just...
Yeah, oh, cartoon news. Here, let me explain to you. His name, I guess I could confess, right? Because I may have to explain this a couple of times since you're new here. His name is Cartoonshi. He was the one that basically was known for the La House video. I didn't bother watching it, of course, and other videos. And let's just say that he would tell people to report my channel if I would ever, like, come in contact with them, which I did not because I never heard of him. And his fan, I guess I could confess, the one that basically sent me inappropriate nudes that happened to be 20, I believe. His name is Ian Russell. Basically, Cartucci made fun of me saying that I'm a bipolar lolcat when clearly I do have bipolar. And how he said that I would create a dummy account of his profile to have people pretend it's him, which I don't even know how that's possible because I have never heard of him. And he even had the lack of empathy to feel awful that I got robbed because I shared a story and I tagged him. He didn't care it at all. He kind of laughed at it, laughed it off. When I got my Pokeball backpack stolen that my mother basically gave me money to pay for years ago that I've been keeping, he didn't show any empathy. Like, it's a joke to him. And yet people are basically worshiping him because since he has a large channel, people will rush to his aid. So not only he doesn't care that I was getting harassed by people and robbed, but also making fun of my mental health and how I deserve my downfall or something like that. That's why I've been traumatized ever since. Literally his fan, right? He probably doesn't know about it, but he's still responsible. His fan literally sent me 2 photos. It was him ejaculating because he had his penis in the photo, right? He had his semen over his hands. Tell me if I liked it. And I want to barf looking at that. And him saying, this is Ian, by the way, if you tell people about what I did, I would dox your old address. And I would tell Kurtushi about you. So, and damn it, I think my Macbook is having some issues because the chat has to load up. So I apologize for the long wait.
Calculations to see how long it would take a spaceship with the world's best engine built by my dad to get us to the coordinates that King Kai gave us. Well, guess. Never mind, I doubt you'd come remotely close. 4,339 years and over 3 months. If we survive that long. No.
Well, that had me worried too, but I'm pretty sure I have it figured out. Something was bugging me about the spaceship Vegeta escaped in, and then it hit me. It was so small, barely big enough for one person. There's no way both Saiyans came here in the same pod, which would mean the ship that the other Saiyans.
All right, the chat's loading, so I can't see your messages at the moment. It's something up. The view count's still going up. It's just the darn Macbook is glitching again for the 3rd time.
Still, one alien spaceship might be enough. I can't say for sure until I see it, but I bet I can figure something out.
It's probably going to be somewhere around Metro East. After the Saiyans landed, it was the first area destroyed. We'll have to look for it another time.
Or we could just use this and it'll lead us right to it. See? It belongs to Vegeta. It's what he used to summon his ship. I saw it lying on the battlefield and I thought it might come in handy. So what do you think? Was I right?
You're right! This could actually work!
Yes! There's still maybe hope for our friends after all! Genetic and the Dragon Balls!
Suddenly, Planet Namek doesn't seem so far out of reach, but the crew has much to do before they can start their journey. Next, Dragon Ball Z Kai.
Yeah, it's still loading up for some odd reason. And while that loads up, Mayo, let's see. I honestly hardly know anything about the Mr. P situation. Same here. I don't follow celebrities, really. Same here. And I have enough to worry about in my own life. Exactly. Exactly. Later. Toonami just ended for the night. So weird because it's not even nighttime yet. And I'm not going to bother watching King of the Hill because I don't want to watch it. I'm too energized. Or at least I want to be. I don't know what's wrong with my stupid MacBook. It's still like, the thing is, what it's doing right now, it's like flashing like this. Because the messages are supposed to be loading. I don't know why it does this. Honestly, I hate this damn thing. First, it forced crit on me. Second, it went mute. And thirdly, it's something like this. I apologize. I just want to let you know, I cannot thank you more than enough for being patient with me. This MacBook, I just want to break the screen so badly. Well, not literally, but because of how it's causing me time and your time. It's being really rude, but if I break it, that means we won't be able to live stream anymore. Wait, okay. I think it stopped. It should be loading up in a minute. So wait, that was episode 17, right? There we go, finally. Yeah, it was years ago. Like, I know he changed, but it still was really hurtful of what he did. Because it's like he's living rent-free. Well, I had to go to that trauma. Like, I would love to have an apology and just move on. Because if he didn't have that viewer that would act really inappropriate about me, then I just wouldn't care. Yeah, I know. So I hate bringing it up because people are thinking that I deserved it. Because since this channel is much larger than mine, obviously, they basically thinking I'm like the homeless person from their eyes. Well, he's like in Mr. Beast's level. This is why I don't like some large YouTubers, because something is off about them, even though that's not always the case. But you got to be cautious, especially after the ones that have been revealing themselves. It kind of makes sense. Kind of like how I heard about this anime guy. I thought that was cute. His name is... I forgot his name, but he talks about animes. He's really popular. He basically says that he likes lolly. I think. I don't know, though. And also Sneeko that thinks that something about the movie Cuties, which I think is really inappropriate. But that's YouTube for you. You haven't tried any of those food products? Yeah, the cookies were okay though. They were pretty good. Because I bought them once. I don't know if the Dollar Tree still has them, but they're okay. Instead of chocolate bar, that makes sense. And Jesse, I'm so sorry for the late reply. I have heard of Murder Drones because Sailor Moon seems uninteresting. I love Sailor Moon. It's a classic though. Um, okay, first off, Sailor Moon is I guess because you both probably didn't grow up with anime like I have. It's basically like an anime. It's like, you know, shonen, right? It's supposed to be like an anime for teen girls, even though it's for all ages. That they had to stop Crime by Moonlight by these different animes and whatnot. It's like an action adventure comedy and romance type of anime. And my mother and I, we used to watch all the time when I was like a baby and whatnot, which is kind of funny how she remembered it. And a lot of people like it. It's like if you're watching One Piece, but much different. And I have heard of Murder Drones. I never seen it though, but I may take a look on it later on. I'm glad the live stream is working. And by the way, I just let you know we have an hour left because I do want to get some fresh air. By then, my phone, it's taking forever to charge up, but at least I won't go with a dead battery. Let me check right quick. Oh, good. It's at 92%. Okay, so I am in the A rank right now. Good. So I don't have to worry about having a dying battery. I'm gonna let my brother know that I'll be leaving at 8. So we have 1 hour left, and then I'm gonna get dressed because I want to leave a little early. You know, especially after the phone call with my mother earlier that made me a little bit like not just upset but really worried. I just had to clear off of my head. I just don't want to move. I hope to we don't, because I'm taking Jesse's word for it. Everything will be okay. They said. But besides that, I don't like to be involved with other YouTubers because with what I went through in the past, I just don't care anymore. Like I just want to just have my own YouTube community or whatever viewer base and not collab with anyone unless I feel that they're not endangered toward me. Even if it's a lonely path, I want to take that than going through any type of harassment, especially what I've been seeing with other YouTubers lately. So we got 9 votes, so I got a new viewer on here, or at least I did. I just want to say for anyone that's new here, do not feel hesitant to give out heart emojis or say anything that you like. Also, I want to watch the Paralympics. That looks pretty interesting. Also, sorry, I really support people that have disabilities. So that's not to the 28th. I would love to watch it. I'm glad they got the ones for the disabled. That's awesome. So that's not to the next 4 weeks. I wonder how long that would be. That'd be pretty cool seeing like the disabled. I never seen the Paralympics. That looks interesting. I know a lot of people that are disabled growing up, so I kind of want to watch that. Oh, I need to brush my teeth because I did took a shower earlier. That's the only thing that I'm. Hold on, since my brother's the only one that's here, let me check up on him because it's kind of nice if it's me and my older brother just for like the afternoon. Hold on. Is everything okay, Room? Oh, because you've been there for a while. Is it because of the heat? Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I haven't seen their van. No. I don't know where the heck they went. I didn't know they gone this long? Because where you went from Toronto to look for like the car dealership or something? Oh. Well, if she doesn't get any food or whatever, what flavor pack of noodles do you want? Because they have pork. You like pork? That's interesting. All right, if they have pork, they have beef, chicken, and shrimp. Beef, okay. You're welcome. Shit. All right, so everyone, the live stream it's doing it again. It's doing it again. So I basically asked my brother that if he doesn't get any food, because I don't want him to go hungry, because the chicken probably won't be enough for him. My brother doesn't eat that much, though, like I do. But I still don't want him to go hungry. I definitely gotta like turn this off at 8:06 just to be on the safe side, so that I could actually have time to prepare, brush our teeth and leave. I mean, I'm glad I bathed at least. So that's the least of my worries right now. I'm clean. I did the best I could to clean myself. I don't have bad body odor, so that's not a problem. Deon, you forgot what you said, did you? You did. I'm gonna leave at 1. I'm gonna end the live stream at 8:06, so that way I can give myself a 20-minute head start. It's still loading up again. I'm gonna buy us a pack of noodles, like I've been buying lately, because they're only $1.25, and I like eating noodles because they basically are emergency food. And I'm gonna get beef for my brother and I, because I actually like beef. I kind of miss eating beef in a way. Because chicken doesn't get much flavor, though. Beef does. Wait, do you know what is it? Okay, shrimp, that's my least favorite, but I like eating it. Chicken, though. Yeah, I better get beef. So. Oh, no. Oh, Jesse, it's okay. It felt good talking about it. So, but Jesse, thank you so much for being so kind, honestly. Hey, he probably won't apologize, honestly. I hate saying this, he's an asshole. I'm sorry. It's awful what he went through, but man, he can at least be more kind. Hold on. Your message is fine popped up. Let me catch up. Okay. So I feel like Cartucci has depression too. Well, doesn't give him a pass of what he did. Like, I have depression too, but I get where you're coming from, Slate. This comment is from a Deviant user, and here's his criticism. Oh, I would love to read this. You want to know why he is hated by a lot of people? Oh, here we go. Okay, Darren, thank you for telling me this. I want to screenshot this. So let's start addressing that Cartucci is a sociopath who acts he is above exactly, which I find ironic when Toon, who's Toon? Oh, that's his abbreviation, right? Is complaining about Zach. Who the hell is that? Magenta. What? When Toon is also guilty for things. Wait, what? Who's Zaid? So they can't stand criticism and different opinions, which is ironic when he claims to be a critic. And man, I love apple juice. I do. I know. Because the thing is, I want to drink the rest of it, and I'm gonna text my mother another grocery list. I try not to worry about like what Jesse said, because they said that everything would be okay, and I want to keep Jesse's word for it. So you know how I say they, right? That way I won't be as overwhelmed. And apple juice will always be my favorite. And like the typical bully that he is, Cartucci likes to act tough and make fun of people behind a computer. I've noticed. So Cartucci complains about Smash. Oh, you mean that freak, right? Giving him false copyright strikes. But Cartucci, he should also stop posting on social media, because posting something on social media opens the door for criticism. If someone is posting something on social media, they're doing it for the public, exactly. Or public eye. Otherwise, they wouldn't display it on social media and would keep it for themselves. So Cartucci doesn't want to be criticized? Exactly. Like, I like to be criticized. As long as it's nothing too harsh, or obvious, then I don't mind. Like, if someone wants to watch certain videos, like, I'll give them, like an option. They want to watch a video, but I want to do videos myself. My Macbook is something up. Fuck. Okay. I won't be able to screenshot because I don't want this to freeze. This is all from a DeviantArt user on his criticism about Cartucci. I see. Yeah, he did. I'm sure the Cartucci didn't remember. I hope he doesn't. Because if he does, then I'm trying to straight up like, you have a viewer that did sexually harass me, and I hope you're proud of yourself. But I'm never going to keep in contact. I think he was in my live stream once, but I blocked him because I just couldn't take it. The finale of Murder Drone is coming soon. I need to check Murder Drone, though. So both of you watched that. That's interesting. And Slade, my favorite store is the 99 store, but since it's closed down, it would be Dollar Tree because I'm treated well by the workers there. That's why I go there every other night, even though I miss walking to the 99 store. They just had to close down. Oh, I miss that place so much. There, and I had to worry about us moving and all. Like, my life would be perfectly fine if we didn't have to worry about all of that right now. Sorry about that. I'm getting a little bit of flashback. I hope that they will at least open it to like a Dollar Tree. I'll be happy if they do. Oh man, like even though that store's not there, I hope it's a Dollar Tree. It won't be the same, but it'll still be nice to walk to that path like I always do. I wonder where it looked like inside. I'm sure it probably looked. We just had to see when I visit there. Sorry about that. I have a lot on my mind at the moment.
Fine. I get it. I saw you 2009.
That's nothing. Run. Well, where are you going?
If you can see, can y'all guess which Harry Potter movie I'm watching? They've been airing this a lot. I mean, I don't mind. I just listen in the background. Because I do like the Harry Potter movies, you know, I don't keep track of what's going on. It's kind of weird. That's probably why I'm not bothered by it much. And by the way, someone said, "Oh yeah, Cartoon News." I think Cartoon News left, but he said that I gained 6 subs. That's not bad. I know the other day I had fun of 34. And you've been in there for a while. Wait, I thought this whole time you were taking the bathroom, not the shower. Oh, because I didn't hear the water running.
Then I was on my phone.
You know we have hot water, right?
And then I use the restroom.
Because I mean, I take like 12-minute showers.
Oh, okay. 12 minutes?
Well, sometimes 15.
Damn. I guess I found myself today.
Well, probably for like an hour.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't even know when they're gonna come back. So you might as well make the best of it.
Yeah, I'm shocked.
Yeah, same here. See, this is how it's like when it's me and Tonya all the time.
Like this?
Pretty much. I mean, like, nobody used to sleep all this time, and then when I get back from the grocery store, he's usually out to work. And I usually have like the whole house to myself overnight, because sometimes I would sleep in his room. Yeah, because he allows me to, because I would sleep on his mattress. Yeah, his Tempur-Pedic mattress.
That's a good mattress.
I know. I don't know why you had to toss it out for. It was so comfortable. Man, it helped me sleep. It's actually sometimes better than sleeping on an airbed because of how soft it is. Yeah. Is that a Star Wars credit card?
Yeah.
I didn't know you can even have it customized.
But you can do that.
Huh.
I don't have the same thing.
That's
Darth
interesting.
Vader.
Wow. So what, they had wait, I thought your phone's still off.
It is awesome. You can still pay when your phone's on.
Wait.
But you gotta do it online.
Oh,
But
but
why
why?
you pay on your phone?
Your Wi-Fi, right?
Yeah.
Hmm. I'm not sure if anyone's still on here because it says for views, but I think the live stream is probably glitched. So that's probably why I haven't seen any new comments. But it's like, you know, I have like 40 minutes left, or well, okay, until 50 minutes left. And then I'm gonna have to get ready. So here, let me just type this in right now. Well, technically 49 minutes now.
I opened up the clothes. What do you think that means? I don't know.
Okay, my Macbook is still acting up because the messages are taking forever to load up.
At first I thought it was an eye, but I don't think it is. It isn't a room. It isn't anywhere in this family syllabary. Somebody inked it in. Using part of the book somebody drew it. Why would someone draw a children's book?
All right, I'll just let you know, this is gonna take a little while because my message or my comment is still loading. I hate this MacBook. Oh my goodness.
It's dangerous, Harriet. Being right to admit recently I've been thinking you have to go there. I think it's possible something else is hidden there. What? Sword. If Dumbledore wanted you to find it, he would have fallen into the Ministry's hands. Where best to hide it than the birthplace that found his Gryffindor?
Money.
So I'll be able to give you a haircut again.
Yeah, my brother's supposed to be wrestling. I apologize again, everyone, because the live stream is not working right. I hate this damn thing a lot. And if you have commented, that's why I haven't sent anything, because your message is going through, I'm sure. It's just that the chat won't load. I don't know why it's like this.
Listen.
Oh, there we go. Now it's fine. Popped up. My phone should be almost done charging. Oh, dude. Yep, it's catching up again. I figured not much. I hate this Macbook so much, but what could I do?
I'd like to thank Facebook.
Oh man, that's disgusting. That's trifling. Not like us. And now the #1 best-selling song in the U.S. in 2024 by total unit. Damn.
Wait, what's trifling, Rue?
Huh?
What's trifling?
Trifling means sick. You're
No.
nasty.
I use the word vile.
Use what?
The word vile?
Vile?
Yeah. Like beyond, like disturbingly disgusting. Come on, every time I screenshot it keeps freezing. Shoot. To me.
Next U.S. president.
FX is clipped.
I'm gonna let this charge up because it keeps dying on me. Alright. I'll be alright. I bet it had a B plus.
Okay, I'm going. Oh crap. We don't
don't have the logos on our bags. That's what's gonna be on camera. I'm on it. Why'd you draw a rocket?
Not a rocket, it's a fish.
Okay, why would you draw a fish?
It's easy to draw.
So is it a hamburger or my name?
Looks like a Jesus fish.